strong.
Recently, we received information that the Philippine Air Force, PAF, is eyeing the South Korean-made KF-21 Boramae multi-role fighter, which is now undergoing development and flight testing, as one of the possible contenders for its multi-role fighter (MRF) project. PAF spokesperson Colonel Maynard Mariano made this remark when asked if the KF-21, whose airframe is described as stealthier than any fourth-generation fighter, is being considered for the MRF project. It is a possibility given that the MRF project has not been funded yet. The KF-21 Boramae can be a contender for the MRF project. The PAF is closely monitoring the developments of the KF-21, whose prototype had its first flight last July 19th. The prototyping stage for any system can be done faster due to the available technology, and we might see it fielded soon. The Philippine Air Force's multi-role fighter project requires at least 12 units of fourth-generation fighters capable of integrating with existing radar systems and has a range of at least 250 nautical miles. If funded, this project is worth around 61 billion Philippine pesos, $1 billion. The KF-21 Boramae to become a viable combat aircraft like the Korea Aerospace Industries, KAI, FA-50 PHs, which the PAF has around 12 in service. The deliveries of the FA-50PH aircraft in the country started in 2015 and ended in 2017. The contract was worth around 18 billion Philippine pesos, $322 million. The KF-21 Boramae, formerly known as KFX, is a South Korean fighter aircraft development program, with Indonesian involvement, with the goal of producing an advanced multi-role fighter for the South Korean and Indonesian air forces. The airframe is stealthier than any fourth-generation fighter, but does not carry weapons in internal bays like fifth-generation fighters, though internal bays may be introduced later in development. In April 2021, the first prototype was completed and unveiled during a rollout ceremony at the headquarters of KAI at Sachin Airport. It was officially given the name Boramae, Fighting Hawk. The KF-21 Boramae, which is also produced by KAI, is a South Korean fighter aircraft development program, with Indonesian involvement, with the goal of producing an advanced multi-role fighter for South Korea and Indonesia. The program is led by the South Korean government, which has 60% of the program's shares. Indonesia took a 20% stake in the program in 2010, while the remaining 20% are held by private partners including KAI. South Korea is expected to field the KF-21 by 2026. Its primary intended users are the Republic of Korea Air Force and the Indonesian Air Force. The KF-21 is South Korea's second domestic fighter jet development program, following the FA-50. South Korean aircraft manufacturer Korea Aerospace Industries, KAI, is planning to set a competitive pricing for their upcoming new KF-by 4.5 generation stealth fighter to make it more marketable in the global fighter market. According to KAI's Chief Technology Officer Yoon Chong-ho, the company is aiming to bring down the unit price of the KFX fighter to $65 million United States dollars, which is cheaper than current fighter aircraft available in the market. This would be coupled with a minimal maintenance cost, allowing the KFX a competitive edge in the global fighter export market. In comparison, the Lockheed Martin F-35A Lightning II Joint Strike Fighter from the US is priced higher than $100 million United States dollars, despite aiming to lower it to around $80 million United States dollars per unit. Lockheed Martin's F-16 Block 70/72 Viper, Boeing's FA-18E F Super Hornet and the new F-15X Eagle, as well as European fighters like the Dassault Rafale and EF-2000 Eurofighter, are all currently priced higher than KFX's planned unit price. Kai confirmed that development of the KF-X fighter was affected by the COVID-19 pandemic due to delays in delivery of key components from the US and Europe. But these have been remedied as of December 2020. The KF-X, also known as the F-33 Boramae Hawk in South Korea, is expected to replace the ROCAF's fleet of McDonnell Douglas F-4D E Phantom II and Northrop F-5E F Tiger II legacy fighters. Why did the Philippine Air Force got interested in the KF-21 Boramae fighter, aka Potassium Fluoride X? It's because of the price. If Kai can indeed bring the unit price to 65 million United States dollars, that would be lower than the Lockheed Martin F-16 Viper, the Saab JAS-39E Gripen ING and Boeing F/A-18E Super Hornet. The KF-21 could be the PAF's next fighter under the Horizon 3 phase of RAFP-MP. If everything goes to plan, the PAF plans to get between 24 to 36 units after it completes its current MRF acquisition project for 12 units that is being negotiated with the US government for Lockheed Martin F-16 Block 70 Viper fighters. But this will remain on the country's economic output,